bring your rollerblades?
I literally go nowhere without them.
It's Barbie, if you're still in doubt.
Barbie. I loved it. I loved the story that they were trying to tell in this movie. I felt like it did have like that deeper emotional connection that you can for a movie, but then bring the Barbies, and I feel like the way that we had Barbies and the things that went along with Barbie, really, like, they understood what they were trying to make with Barbie, like in the real world and like Barbie Land, if that makes sense.
It definitely was much more in-depth than I thought it would be. In my mind, I was thinking Lego movie, but as the movie was starting out, it felt more like Elf. And then it just completely changes to where my expectations, or at least what I thought it was going to be, completely went a different way. Especially when it comes to the antagonists of the movie, I had no idea. So I was quite surprised in the way that they went about the story, but at the same time, the message and the story that they were telling with the antagonism of the story made so much sense. There is a lot of meaning to it. There is a lot of subtext when it comes to the story that they're trying to tell. And I know that would piss a lot of people off, but in reality, that's life. The characters in this movie are an over-exaggeration of what has taken place in real life, but the story and the message that they're trying to get across is to find your individuality and to do it together. So I love that they were telling the story, the message that they were telling with the story. And for those that are getting pissed off, you're just angry. You're just angry at so much stuff. This movie was fun. It was enjoyable. But if you did find yourself angry while watching this movie ain't for you.
Using Barbie and the story that they wanted to tell and the depth and the human condition in a way with Barbies, like, it worked because it kind of simplified it, but at the same time it still had like that complex idea of everything that we have and everything that goes on in this world, just in that moment. And I absolutely loved it. I think Margot Robbie did such a fantastic job of going through the motions that she did in this movie, to the point where it's like, yes, I feel that too sometimes. Like, it was just so good.
Pretty emotional, a lot of hilarity as well, but the biggest thing is that we always talk about spoof movies. Spoof movies are the best when they're riding that line of spoof and an actual legitimate straightforward comedy or dramedy in certain cases. And that's what this movie does. There is a lot of spoof moments to it, but they still hung on to the deep messages and meanings of the story to the point where it didn't feel like your typical scary movie or superhero movie or something like that. It wasn't just a spoof movie based on Barbie. Like, there was a true message that was emotional there, but at the same time you had very spoofy, over-exaggerated things happen, because it's kind of an easier pill to swallow when it is faced with the reality of what actually does go on in life.
Right, I do. That's what I loved about it too, is that they focused on, like, we understand that we don't want to think about this stuff, but it's there. And if we don't think about this stuff, then the system can go awry, or things just don't go as they should, I guess, in Barbie land.
Sure.
But Greta Gerwig did such a good job at directing this movie. I feel like all the characters, Ryan Gosling, all of the Kens, it was so great. It was so much fun too. Like, you have your happy moments, you had your sad moments, and you had your like, yes moments, and that's what I want in a movie. And
Alan was my favorite.
Michael Cera, yeah,
sure,
he was
killed
great.
it. But guys, did you check out Barbie? What did you think of it? Let us know down in the comments below. You can also like and subscribe.
And do the thing on our Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, Discord.
All the social networking gin joints, you know where they are. Kick into the party, fuel the party, keep the party going on our Patreon. Check out the review that we did for Oppenheimer, available now on our channel. Thanks so much, and as always,
now it's time to say goodbye.
this party is over.
Bye.
Bye.